First pitch is moments away at Turner Field. It's the Mets and the Braves, and it comes your way next. A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Joined as always by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Steve, two right-handers getting the call here in the opener.
Yeah, both of these guys making their second starts of the year. Neither of them coming off a victory on their first go-around. So obviously, both these guys hoping to get off the schneid here as they get the ball for the second time this year.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Gary Cox will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, first pitch of the night. That home plate umpire's already letting you know what kind of game it's going to be.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. One on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Right on the corner, 2-2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound, and with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Number 30 will step in now.
Hey, let's go.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Michael Lee will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Now a ball grounded sharply, but this is foul past Lowry over at third. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you what, he had to be sitting on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out in front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Number 3 will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Fouled back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from Atlanta right after this. Now the starting lineup on your screen for the Atlanta Braves as announced by manager Fredi Gonzalez. On the mound to square off against these guys, a former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran right-hander Bartolo Colon. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Ender Inciarte will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
In there at the letters 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. 1 away. So with 1 away, a look at the dimensions here at Turner Field. This place, of course, built for the Olympic Games of 1996 and then modified for the 97 baseball season. Fairly standard depths all around, including an even 400 feet out to dead center field. Yuri Perez will get his first opportunity now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Lee in no man's land back there as he gloves it for out number 2.
Well, 3 pitches, 2 outs here to start the home first. He's got to be loving that.
Brian Lee.
Brian Lee will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Now the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. After one, no score. David Lee will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
3-0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there. And, you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One 0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed, 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another full count pitch home. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
We'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Michael Kadire will stand in now, and beware because he has been off the charts hot here to start the season. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. On the slider right there for a called strike, and he's in a real deficit now, down 0-2.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April.
A.J. Pierzynski.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. What to make of Big Bartolo Colon? Who saw that coming last year? 18 wins and a 2.65 ERA in a season in which he turned 40 years old.
And both of those numbers were good for second in the entire American League. He wound up getting priced out in Oakland, so he's got a new ball club this year. And are they ever happy to have him, too?
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Cox is right there, one down.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Colon ready with the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Here he comes on 3-0. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
He was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the major league leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078, so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Brian McCann is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Mets, catcher, Brian McCann.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate. It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Full count, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball four here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Go home, Mets!
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Well, most scouts rate players' attributes on a 20 to 80 scale, with 80 being considered elite. I'll tell you what, that's an 80 fastball. I don't mean miles per hour. He is bringing it, folks.
Bartolo Colon digs in at the plate. First pitch on the way. And that misses for ball one.
Open the eyes, up!
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. May get 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Gary Cox will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Ball two now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
2-0 count, the pitch. And that's over, 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he's going to find that, hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch coming. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
Two and 0 now. And now after the stolen base, how does that change the approach?
Well, you've got 1 out and a base open. You're already behind in the count. I don't think you have to challenge him here if you don't want to.
Outside, 3 and 0 now.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And if you're going to walk back-to-back hitters, you definitely don't want to do it to the top 2 guys in the lineup. Now you've got the heart of the order due up, and you know those guys can sense weakness from a mile away.
Michael Lee will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Fouled back. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Let's kill the inning right here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Gets under the fastball there and pops this one up. This is just beyond the infield on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Jed Lowry will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here we go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Darwin Barney, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Darwin Barney.
Darwin Barney will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Base hit now!
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And that misses 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Now the 2-0. There's the strike. It's 2-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. He's set, now the pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is something we've seen before. He'll be sailing along, then all of a sudden his control will completely desert him. Not sure if that's a physical deal or a mental deal, but either way, it's not a good sign.
John Smoltz will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Ender Inciarte will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Sometimes in a situation like this, you wonder if the delayed steal might be on from third. Well, this time it wasn't, and the throw was not even close at second base.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Got him.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud.
Now batting.
Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Yuri Perez will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going.
Let's do it, base hit.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
We need a run here.
Not close. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Come on, Braves.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. 3 innings in the books, still no score on the show. Number 3 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Here's the show motion version of that ball
Now
4.
batting, shortstop,
Oh,
David
look
Lee.
out! Well, that just shows how little time you have to react to a pitch that's coming in right at you like that.
David Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throwdown, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Come on, get the strikeout.
Now a ball lined to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Markakis able to get this in, though, and they'll smartly hold the runner at third.
And you get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Shut him down right here.
Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
Go back to New York, man.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Oh, shut him down right here, dang it.
1-1 on its way to Murphy. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Michael Kadire will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Get out of here, man.
Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Go get that batter.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Get him down now.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch. As a hitter, when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
Brian McCann will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. First offering on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Perez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back to Turner Field following this. Brian Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Brian Lee.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. One 0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Two-one pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Well, one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
One gone in the inning now, and that'll bring up the backstop, A.J. Pierzynski. Fouled straight back. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. Throw to first retires Pierzynski for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Let's go. All right, Nicky, let's go now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Bartolo Colon will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Let's get it going, Braves.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Gary Cox will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he misses there. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Andrelton Simmons will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. The 2-2 one more time.
Here we go.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in is the third baseman, Jed Lowry. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Darwin Barney will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch to him. And that misses inside, 1-0.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Cox is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Michael Lee will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Line hard, but foul. Outside, 2-1.
Oh, come on.
Strike him out.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Inciarte is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop,
David Lee will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
All right, Braves, get back into it.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ballgame. John Smoltz will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th.
John Smoltz.
Now here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Ender Inciarte will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Yuri Perez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Come on.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. Back here at Turner Field. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Daniel Murphy will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And this is going to be a foul ball. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and that moves the go-ahead run into second base here to start their half of the 7th inning. And I'll tell you, you're not going to get many better opportunities than this to scratch out a lead here this late in the game. So this is one that they're going to need to take advantage of.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Fredi Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Number 39.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. Michael Kadire will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Let's get out of the inning now.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Oh, 1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Brian McCann will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Come on, 50 out.
And this will be fouled away. Swung on and rolled towards first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Bartolo Colon will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. Runner away from third, now the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Let's stop right here.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Ready on 2-1. Here's a bouncing ball headed to Barney at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here in Atlanta, and we still have no score. Brian Lee will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Ryan Lee.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Cox is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
A.J. Pierzynski will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he lays off for ball 1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Lee is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Dangerous count right there, 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Nick Markakis will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Opposite field to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Gary Cox will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
First pitch on the way. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1-2-3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this is going to be a foul ball. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Let him swing and miss.
Payoff pitch coming. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, he was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts coming into the at-bat, but he takes out some frustrations on that swing. He got every bit of that one.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
Braves,
bullpen now, and they'll make a
number
move for the
51,
left-hander here.
James Russell.
Number 30 will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Now a good swing there as he sends this one high and deep toward the left field corner. And that ball is gone as he tucks it over the wall down the left field line. So a solo shot down the line in left as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first 2 hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
Jim Johnson is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 53, Jim Johnson.
Michael Lee will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Lee.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Lined hard to center field. Coming on fast as he makes the basket catch.
Now batting, number 3.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. Yep, sure enough. He got to it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Number 3 will dig in now, just hoping to put one in play. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts so far. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll just flip this one underhanded to first to record the out.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
David Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 28, second baseman
Daniel Murphy will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now the first pitch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Ball 2.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead this one 2-0. Andrelton Simmons will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Andrelton
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Jed Lowry will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. 1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Look at the stop. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
And at this point in a no-hitter, you've got to be prepared to do everything you can to keep hope alive for your pitcher. And that is an unbelievable play right there to keep him out of that hit column.
Darwin Barney will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Cuddyer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. Now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here. Josh Outman come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
55. Josh Outman. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 11.
Michael Cuddyer will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for the Mets, left fielder Michael Cuddyer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The catcher, number 36, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and McCann is going to wind up with extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion.
Pitcher.
Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Bartolo Colon will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command.
Don't give up the run, man.
Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And with the no-hitter still within the realm of possibility, what kind of effort will we see here?
I'm saying not very much.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there.
All right, we called him.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Comes set, now the pitch. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, I can tell you from experience, there is nothing you hate more than a called strike 3. I'd venture to say that 95% of the time the hitter doesn't agree with the call, but here, you better not have much to say because that was right there.
Gary Cox will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Now here's a swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Perez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Number 11 will get his first shot at it here.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Braves, third baseman, number 11.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
This pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Freddie Freeman will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
All of a sudden, home plate's jumping around on him out there. He hasn't found the strike zone yet.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. That'll do it for Bartolo Colon tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Yuri Perez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Need a base hit here.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Gets this one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe.
Oh, with two guys on already. They couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Brian Lee will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Here's a 1-0. Knuckleball's in the dirt, and that's a good job of blocking it there.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Well, you started to get a sense that this was coming. They have come roaring all the way back in this game to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. Unbelievable.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swinging a ground ball to first. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
If you're going to let this guy swing away in this spot, this is the chance you're going to take. That could turn out to be extremely costly. However, you still do move that winning run over to third base, so all is not lost yet.
Nick Markakis could get a shot to win it here, although with a couple of bases open, they could afford to work around him if they want. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there, 2-2.
Yeah,
That's 2 in a row. And this one, it was better than the last one.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Wow, for me, guys, you have to give this team credit. They didn't give up once. And in the end, it's a 3-run bottom of the 9th inning that puts an exclamation point on this victory.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 3-2. Good night from Atlanta.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Turner Field, 50,096. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.